Hello, my name is Christian Thompson, and I am a managing partner at the Franchise and Business Law Group. And today we're going to talk more about financial conditions. So, particularly surety bond. So, purchasing a surety bond to comply with a financial condition imposed by what's referred to as a registration state. So, states can impose a financial condition if they think that the franchisor doesn't have enough money in the bank to cover a lawsuit by a franchisee if the franchisor does not provide or perform its pre-opening obligations to the franchisee. So, what is a surety bond? A surety bond is basically an insurance policy that a franchisor purchases from a third-party surety. So what that surety does over here is they say, okay, the surety will, if there is a lawsuit, the surety will cover the cost of that lawsuit up to the amount of the bond. Let's say the bond is for $100,000. Coincidentally enough, that is what is required in the state of Washington if you purchase a surety bond. So let's say the amount of the bond is $100,000 and the franchisee sues. So what the surety says is, okay, we will cover losses or damages up to $100,000. And so the state says, great, at least we have $100,000, we know someone's going to pay it. The advantages of this is that the franchisor gets the money right away. So the franchisee pays the initial franchise fee, any pre-opening purchases that are required to be purchased from the franchisor or an affiliate, that money all gets paid. It's just as normal. So that's an advantage. And disadvantage is there is a cost to the surety bond, generally depending on credit, that is between 1% and 5% of the bond amount. So if the franchisor has good credit, it will be, the cost of that will be 1% of $100,000. If they have bad credit, around 5%. So that's a disadvantage. There's a cost to it. Another disadvantage is that what happens is if there's a lawsuit and the franchisor gets sued and the franchisee is awarded some amount, let's say it's $100,000. What will happen is the surety will pay that amount to the franchisee. We'll call that the Z. The money goes there. But then they will also go after the ZOR for that amount. So you're purchasing insurance, but really what it is you're saying, hey, someone else is going to pay that amount for me, and then the surety is going to come knocking if they ever have to pay it. So that's a disadvantage. So another disadvantage is in a place like California, the bond could be very, very expensive because what they'll look at is the total investment in item 7 that the franchisee is expected to spend to get open. And they'll say the bond has to cover that. And you have to multiply that amount by the number of anticipated openings in the state of California for the following year. So that bond is going to be huge. So surety bond is going to be advantageous in some registration states, or it will be disadvantageous in other states. So we at the Franchise and Business Law Group, we are very familiar with financial conditions in helping our clients navigate financial conditions and comply with financial conditions. We'd love to be able to help you. Please visit our website, give us a call, and set up a free consultation.